Welcome back, you guys. And so today we are going to make pizza. Unfortunately, you're going to see a lot of the back of me because over here I am preparing the chicken. I am going to do a barbecue chicken pizza and then do another one in a sheet pan, and it will be pepperoni and Hawaiian. I'm going to do half and half and hope it turns out.
She's waiting for love to be realized. I'll send her my heart covered as a gift and hope that you'll take it into her side. La 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 la.
So this is just the simple recipe that I use for my dough: flour, yeast, water, oil, salt, and cornmeal. I'm going to let it beat for about 8 minutes. That way when I start to stretch it, it won't bounce back as bad. So I am going to put down parchment paper for these, and I will dust them with a generous amount of cornmeal. That way there is no sticking to the paper either. So I had gotten those round pans for pizza, but they stuck really bad. It started to go through the holes. It just, until I'm ready, I am not going to mess with them. So I thought I had made enough dough, and so I just took out half of this, and it is not going to be near enough for two sheet pans. And so I'm going to end up putting this one down and going to make another dough. While I have the dough going, I'm going to start on the pizza that will be for the kids. They're more simple. That sounds really bad, but they like their cheese pizza, their pepperoni. Hawaiian is a favorite in this house, and so I'm going to go ahead and make up their pizza. I don't want the crust to rise too much, but we did end up getting some spots where it had a really thick dough, but with this dough for us, it tastes really good, so we didn't mind it as much. So if you guys have been following me, you know that we had prepackaged the items for pizza, and so that is where all of this stuff is coming from, is from my deep freeze. With the ham and the pineapple, I did not take it out soon enough because this was a last minute decision. I did not want to cook, but I couldn't think of anything else to make. I even tried to convince myself to order from a local restaurant, but I didn't. And so I ended up popping them in the microwave for about 1 minute, and it was enough for them to break up and not tear. So with the last dough, I let the yeast proof first, and in all honesty, I knew my yeast was active, so I didn't give it the chance to do that for very long, and so I'm just dumping the whole bowl. I was wondering if I was going to have enough. I don't think I also let this knead enough in the bowl on the mixer because I did have a little bit of an issue getting it to stretch out and stay that way. Ultimately, it did work out in the end.
Over the hills and far from mine, she's waiting for love to be realized. I'll send her my heart covered as a gift, and hope that you'll take it into her side. La 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 la.
So for this one, I am using some roasted garlic and barbecue sauce in this bowl, and I'm going to use it as my base. I mixed it up really good because the garlic is a very thick mixture. I ended up still having some barbecue sauce left, and I'm just going to mix it in because the dough just sucked it up, which was really good. And so I will start adding the toppings. As you see in the other one, I added the cheese first. For me, there's no right or wrong way. I did forget to put the honey after I pulled it out of the oven, but it was still fine. And so I am going to put cheese. As you can see, Anthony went and got me honey, but I meant the other one. So I'm going to put the barbecue sauce, roasted garlic, chicken, red onions, a little bit of frozen spinach. Thank you, Anthony. I needed to see down the bottle. And I ended up adding jalapenos to half of it because Mom likes the barbecued chicken pizza also. She doesn't like hot necessarily. I found that the jalapenos actually added a really nice flavor to this pizza, and it would probably be something I would do again. I used the jalapenos that I had made the previous month that have been sitting waiting for me. This was the jalapenos, my first attempt at sealing them and leaving them on a shelf. They turned out really good. They were a little on the sweet side, but nothing that we couldn't handle. Had a little bit of heat. It was really good. The oven was at 500 and we cooked them for about 20 minutes, flipped them, spun them, the whole nine. Here's the pizza as it had come out. The crust turned out beautiful. It was toasty on the bottom. I pulled it out, gave it about 5 minutes to cool down so I wasn't tearing at the cheese. There was a bubble, we thought, but the dough just really rose in that area. here are both pizzas, and I am just going to attempt. I'm not a good pizza cutter, but it cut, and so we're gonna have dinner and sit around. And we ended up talking and just having a nice time. Anthony's working on his computer, or that's what he says he's doing. It doesn't want to cooperate. So we'll see you guys tomorrow, and thank you for joining us again. Love you.
She's waiting for love to be realized. I'll send her the hardcover as a gift, and how about you take it into your side? Over the hills and far from hard, she's waiting for love to be realized. I'll send her the hardcover as a gift, and hope that you'll take it in.